Hello, and thanks for joining me to learn about the BidRx Savings System, a new web-based marketplace where pharmaceutical companies and pharmacies compete head-to-head to offer you the best medicine to treat your condition at the best possible price. The bottom line is, when pharmacies compete, you win. BidRx is the only competitive electronic marketplace available. It is actually patent pending in the United States and holds patents in several other countries already. We are on a mission to slash the unnecessary cost of prescriptions and to expose the cost manipulations that are taking place every day, costing you and your family a fortune in hard-earned dollars each month. You'll see just how much in a moment when we show you the demonstration of how BidRx accomplishes such incredible savings. We'll show you how effective competition can be at two different levels. First, you'll see all of the products available to treat your condition, from U.S. manufacturers only, but at widely varying prices. You'll see brand name drugs, generics, and therapeutic equivalents. In other words, drugs that are made by other manufacturers to treat the same condition you have to the same outcome, or perhaps even better, for a much, much lower price. Even your doctor doesn't know or have access to this information, unless they've already discovered BidRx, as millions of individual consumers across all 50 states like you already have. The second level of competition is between U.S. retail and mail-order pharmacies, who compete to win your business based on price and service. You'll instantly see pharmacies compete directly to win the right to fill your prescriptions. You simply enter your prescription information, instantly see all the medications from U.S. manufacturers that will treat your condition and their associated price, then click to get instant bids and see U.S. pharmacies bid down the price. In many instances, you won't believe the price that you should and could have been paying all along. Many of our subscribers find drugs that are cheaper than their copay amounts through their insurance plan. BidRx comes highly recommended by our former U.S. Secretary of Health and Human Services, Mr. Tommy Thompson, who sees BidRx as the best opportunity available for delivering true healthcare reform, and is helping us to introduce BidRx to state governments, municipalities, and corporations all across America. If your employer is not aware of the BidRx savings system, please help us introduce this to them. It helps keep healthcare costs under control so you and your coworkers can benefit from lower monthly premiums and stable health insurance benefits. We also have been honored to work very closely with the Wisconsin Medical Society over the past 2 years. They have done their due diligence on the BidRx system and are actually helping us to introduce BidRx to doctors, clinics, and hospital systems across the state. They see this as an opportunity for doctors to become a part of the solution to out-of-control healthcare costs. The doctors they have introduced us to are thrilled to be able to help their patients better afford their medications and stay healthy. BidRx has also been featured and recommended by CBS News, Reader's Digest, and consumer expert Clark Howard, all who view BidRx as one of the best ways to save money in America today. We also enjoy business relationships with many associations, corporations, healthcare providers, insurance companies, chambers of commerce, and other entities around the country who see the exceptional value and are already reaping incredible savings. Compared to so-called discounted prices from insurance cards or other savings programs, BidRx saves consumers an average of over 68% on the top drugs prescribed today. You are welcome to follow along as I guide you through an example of exactly how BidRx works in the following video demonstration. Welcome to our brief demonstration of the power of the BidRx system. First, I'll log in using my own username and password by clicking Sign In. Next, I'll click Start a Bid, which takes us to the product search page. I'll use Lipitor as an example of the valuable information that only BidRx provides, at a very low cost, by the way. Also, please know that you can search for and find any medication available through U.S. manufacturers on this system. After clicking on Lipitor, I see that there is the brand name Lipitor available, and it shows me the name for the generic, now that Lipitor has gone off patent, called atorvastatin calcium. You'll see atorvastatin calcium again in a moment, as I show you the power of BidRx. First, I'll click on Lipitor, and the system shows me that Lipitor is only available in tablet form, and it's only available in these 4 strengths. I'll click on 20 milligrams as if that's what my doctor originally prescribed for me, and I simply have to enter the quantity and directions for my Lipitor prescription. In this case, we're talking about a maintenance type medication, so I'll put in a 90-day supply. But please know we could use 30 days or even 360 days if we wanted to look at the annual cost for this medication. Now down below here, BidRx pops up and shows me that the product I entered has a generic form available. I have the option of looking at just generic products that will lower my cholesterol, or I can also include the brands. I'll click on the brand required box so you see the full spectrum of prices. When I click next, we'll get to that first level of competition, which we call a similar product price comparison report. It's the only comparison of its kind. It's a true apples to apples comparison of all of the medications from US manufacturers that will lower your cholesterol to the same outcome as Lipitor. When I scroll down the page, you'll see the original prescription listed on top with the associated price, and that BidRx shows there are 38 similar products available today from US manufacturers that will lower our cholesterol to a similar outcome as Lipitor. It provides us a list of all of the medications available and their associated prices. These initial prices are the ceiling price set by BidRx, meaning that our pharmacies cannot charge a higher price, and they will bid the price down from here. This maximum price also represents the cost of medications paid through insurance companies and other so-called discount programs, like those free discount cards you find on the internet. Now, since you may be all about price, we can run an example on the first medication listed here called Simvastatin, which used to be the brand name Zocor. You can see that 80 milligram tablets with a quantity of 45, meaning this represents a pill splitting opportunity and cost savings opportunity. If I click Get Instant Bids on Simvastatin, I'll see exactly what my cost of treatment would be if my doctor and I were to select this medication to treat my cholesterol rather than the higher priced Lipitor. I'll click Get Instant Bids, and we'll show that pharmacies around the country bid the price down and that I could treat my cholesterol issue for a total cost of $6, which would be a mail order purchase from a pharmacy located in Florida. If I preferred a pharmacy closer to me for $6.37, I could purchase this retail from Medicine Mart up the road from me in Wisconsin. Now, let's go back and get instant bids on another similar product. But isn't that remarkable that you could treat your cholesterol for a total cost of $6 for a 90-day supply versus the $535 you saw earlier for Lipitor? But let's go back and look at other options. Let's say my doctor prefers that I use the generic for Lipitor rather than a therapeutic equivalent. So I'll work my way down the list here, looking for atorvastatin calcium, and I see it at a pre-bid price of $450 on the BidRx savings system. But remember, this is the pre-bid price, and we never know what the final cost will be till we click Get Instant Bids, which I'll do now for you. And you'll see that instead of $450 for a 90-day supply of the generic for Lipitor, what you really should and could pay is $25.74. That's incredible. This prescription bids down from $450 down to $25.74, providing direct evidence of the unnecessary markups and price manipulations that are taking money from your pocketbook. The difference in price you have witnessed here, over $400 for a 90-day supply, or $1,600 per year on one medication, was being taken by the Pharmacy Benefit Management Company, the PBM, and any non-competing pharmacy that you were previously purchasing from. So, for the first time, I know what my medication will cost before I purchase, and I can select a pharmacy to purchase from based on my own criteria: price, service, or location. It shows me what I should and could be paying for my medications, whether I decide to purchase from one of the BetterX pharmacies or at my local pharmacy. Now please remember that for any change in medication you make, you'll need a new prescription from your prescriber before you purchase that medication. I encourage you to take a look at our price comparison list from the website that you came from or on the homepage for BetterX for your medication to see how much you could save, and then subscribe to the BetterX saving system so you never pay too much again. Thanks so much for your attention. We respect your time and hope this was worth watching.